So from the complete hourglass showing the full way from the source system to the target system, we're going to dive into the target map and see how we get from the complicated target system to a lesser complicated interface. This is the target map that's going to deliver data to the target system. The target system is a lot of tables or structures. We're actually talking about metadata, because we don't really care what this is. It could be tables in a database, but it could also be parameter lists to procedure calls or anything. We just want the metadata describing the data that we have to deliver. We're not discussing all the structures down here because they tend to be a lot of them, and they tend to be very technical and not very suitable for discussions about how to move the business across the data migration. We are talking about business objects. Now, what is a business object? Well, the short answer, anything. It really depends on the business being migrated. If we're migrating a bank, well, we're probably going to have customers, accounts, statements, the like. But it can also be invoices, it could be patient records, it could be insurance policies. It really depends on the system or the business we're migrating. Let's say we have a business object called account. And an account will probably have one or more statements. And a statement can have one or more lines. So the business object is really a hierarchy of business objects. And it can have branches, and the depth of the hierarchy is unlimited. Another business object could be a customer. Also a hierarchy of child business objects. And for each business object in the target map, we define a list of interface fields. Each business object in the hierarchy has a list of interface fields. Like so. In fact, by defining the customer business object hierarchy with the interface for each business object, we have in fact right here defined the target interface for customer. These are the data we need to receive in order to process the customer in the target map and deliver that data for the target system for this customer. Now, how do we do that? Let's say, for instance, at this place on this business entity in the customer, I need to deliver one row for, let's say, for instance, this structure, metadata structure in the target system. In the target map, I will now create a target object. And that means I'm creating a target object. And that target object I will create on the business entity, and I will tell the target map that this target object is going to deliver one row to this structure in the target system. And when I create this link, create this target object, the target map will go and collect the fields that exists in the target system for this structure, and it will give me a list of these fields on the target object. We call them the target fields. And actually, my task now in the target map is to figure out how to assign values to each of these fields. Value assignments is further on in MigFX. We are not going to touch too much on this here, but rest assured you have all the value type you need to do this job. Let's say, for instance, that this business entity needs to deliver a row to this structure in the target system. Well, it's the same thing. This is just another target object. And this target object lives on this business entity. and I'm told that I need to insert or deliver a row for this structure in the target system. Up pops the list of target fields, and now I have to assign the values for these ones. You could also have an instance where another business object is going to deliver a row to the same table, like this one. So now we have two different business objects delivering a row to the same structure or table in the target system. Nothing wrong with that. Or you might have a situation where the same business object is going to deliver two rows, two different rows to the same structure. That works as well. So with the target objects, we are creating a true many-to-many relations between the business objects that we are working on in the target map and the structures in the target system that we need to deliver data to. This is the MIGFX target map.